Good morning. Alleluia, Christ is risen. The Lord is risen indeed. Good morning. This fourth Sunday of Easter, Good Shepherd Sunday. We've had more than a week of beautiful weather. People are gardening and doing all sorts of things outside. The soccer club has had giant outdoor sales for 2 Saturdays running, and it was warmer outside yesterday than in church. Our family has taken more time to walk. Bosun, our dog, used our enjoyment of the weather to expand his search for the meaning of life. He swarmed the margins of trails in the forest for hour upon hour, searching the sources of new scents. He's printed huge loops and dashed into stream gullies and bogs in the tidelands, searching for movement. At night, he fell on his bed in contented exhaustion from his efforts, and every morning he's been ready to rise with delight and renew his search. Bo is looking for sheep. It's a joy to watch him working, even though he doesn't know what he's looking for. He has neither seen nor scented even one sheep in his life. Herding sheep is his born vocation. He nudges with his nose to get people to go where he thinks they should. He snarls and snaps at the wheels of the bin when I roll out the trash. He wants to move that thing along. Porcupines confuse him. He thinks they may be sheep, but they do not herd well. Bosun finds joy and glories in the delights of the trail. He suffers pain and humiliation in his search, and he keeps looking. The Gospel of this Good Shepherd Sunday is from the 10th chapter of John. This is a passage filled with reassurance and comfort. It is filled with the acceptance and love of Jesus. Jesus said, I am the Good Shepherd. There's reassurance in Jesus. The wolf will come and try to scatter and snatch the sheep. Jesus will not let that happen. There's comfort in Jesus. Sheep wander off and could be lost. Jesus will not let that happen. There is acceptance in Jesus. He said, I know my own, and my own know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father. He said, I have other sheep that do not belong to this fold. I must bring them also, and they will listen to my voice. So there will be one flock, one shepherd. To listen to his voice is to hear the beauty and depth of his love. Jesus said, the Good Shepherd lays down his life for the sheep, and I lay down my life for the sheep. Now in the 15th chapter of John, on the last evening with his friends before his arrest, Jesus said, This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Today's reading, in the 10th chapter, it is months earlier. It's during the time of Hanukkah, the Feast of Dedication, which occurs in our season of Advent. Jesus, in his love for them, is already preparing his friends for his death and for the resurrection which followed. The lection today ends as Jesus said, For this reason the Father loves me, because I lay down my life in order to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have the power to lay it down, and I have the power to take it up again. I have received this command from my Father. I have received this command from my Father, Jesus told them. Jesus, we see here, has a strong sense of purpose and love. Such a sense may be ours also. It may be the gift of birth, as it is with Boson. Or it may require our efforts, may be the hard-won gift of faith. It may even require the faith of saints, faith with intention sufficient to lay down one's life for one's friends. Jesus has this intentional faith and something more, which he described in today's gospel passage as the power to lay his life down and the power to take it up again. This power, received from the Father, the power to command that death will yield to life, is his alone. It is a power he has promised to exercise on our behalf out of his superabundance of love. Resurrection power. He said, "Not one of mine will be lost." We need only to hear his voice. To listen to him is to enter and to hear of the beauty and depth of his love. His love has the power to awaken in us a sense of beauty and depth in the lives of others. If we listen, we hear his love call us into service through our friends. The Lord is my shepherd. This is life in his fold. See the green beauty and hear the smooth flowing of love. Be revived with purpose. Serve others with faithful intention and without fear. Lay down a lonely, troubled life and be nourished with life overflowing. Receive the command of the Father. Love others. Listen to the voice of the Son. You are loved. Stir up the spirit of life, love, eternal love. It's still early, and the hard search is done. Alleluia, Christ is risen and joy abounds. Alleluia, alleluia.